Bringing your newborn home comes with so many questions, and one of the biggest is, how often should I feed my baby? The short answer is, more often than you might expect. Newborns have tiny stomachs, so they need frequent feedings around the clock. In this video from Pump with Isabella, you'll learn what a normal feeding schedule looks like, how to recognize hunger cues, and when to know your baby is getting enough milk. During the first few days of life, most newborns need to eat at least 8 to 12 times every 24 hours. That usually means feeding every 2 to 3 hours, counting from the beginning of one feeding to the beginning of the next. Some babies naturally want to feed even more often, especially during growth spurts or in the evening. This is completely normal and helps increase your milk supply if you're breastfeeding. Instead of watching the clock, try watching your baby. Early hunger cues include stirring from sleep, opening the mouth, turning the head in search of the breast, sucking on hands, or making lip-smacking movements. Feeding at these early signs is often much easier than waiting until your baby is crying, since crying is actually a late hunger cue. If you're breastfeeding, let your baby nurse as long as they are actively sucking and swallowing. Offer the second breast after they finish the first, but don't worry if they only want one side during some feedings. Every baby is different. If you're formula feeding, your newborn will usually take about 1 to 3 ounces per feeding during the first few weeks, but always follow your baby's hunger and fullness cues rather than trying to reach an exact number. Many parents become concerned when their newborn wants to feed every hour for part of the day. This behavior, known as cluster feeding, is especially common during the first few weeks. It often happens in the evening and is perfectly normal. Cluster feeding helps babies get the calories they need while also encouraging a healthy breast milk supply. It doesn't necessarily mean you have a low milk supply. One of the best ways to know your baby is eating enough isn't by timing every feeding, it's by looking at diapers and weight gain. After the first few days, most healthy newborns should have at least 6 wet diapers and several bowel movements each day, though stool patterns can vary as they grow. Regular weight gain and your pediatrician's checkups are also important signs that feeding is going well. Remember that every baby has their own rhythm. Some feed quickly, while others take their time. Some prefer shorter, more frequent feeds, while others naturally space them out as they grow. Following your baby's cues while keeping regular pediatric appointments is the best approach. If your newborn is sleepy and regularly goes longer than 3 to 4 hours without feeding during the first few weeks, your healthcare provider may recommend gently waking them to eat until they're gaining weight consistently. If you're ever worried about poor feeding, too few wet diapers, ongoing weight loss, or signs of dehydration, contact your baby's healthcare provider promptly. The newborn stage can feel overwhelming, but frequent feeding is one of the most normal parts of early life. Trust your baby's cues, be patient with yourself, and remember that feeding patterns will gradually become more predictable as your little one grows. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to Pump with Isabella for more evidence-based breastfeeding and newborn care tips to support you through every stage of your parenting journey.